Okay, so welcome back to nobody who's watching this. I blew both of the evals that I had, ineligible, and this is the new one I got because I didn't have any. So obviously no trades. We're gonna wait till tomorrow. We're gonna start fresh. But yeah, not good. I'll quickly go over the trades just so I get it out there. I'm not going to really go over the higher time frame. I'm just going to show the trades I took. But yeah, morning came up. We had SMT with London High here. This is NQ. Took the inverse here. I got in like around here because I wanted to get it tapped back into, but it didn't. So I just slapped the short, which was decent. But this was a break even because it came down, went break even at this low here. And yeah, it got stopped mid trade. Probably could have taken a partial because that was 1-1. Or it was, yeah, it would have been 1-1 if I took a partial at 1-1. Probably should have taken a partial. You know, that's hindsight though. I wanted the full TP. And I thought we were going to come down lower and take this anyway, so. But yeah, that was first trade break even. Should have been done after that because tomorrow's NFP. And you can just expect kind of shitty price action day before NFP, so I got away with that one. Should have been done, but I wasn't. So, second trade was. Let's see here. Where was the second trade at? It was like not even a fucking trade, bro. It was so bad. It was somewhere in here, going long because we had. Oh yeah, I remember. We had SMT here, and then it was on the 32nd. At what time was that? 8:45. 32nd. 8:45. Yeah, it was right here. It was this. And the thing about this, it's not terrible. I should have obviously taken a partial, but, you know, or gone break even. But the thing about me is, when I just start looking for trades, I start like going on tilt, getting those bad habits out, I just start looking for inverses, and I just start looking for inverse setups, and they occur too often to where I start going to the lower time frames. Like, I don't trade the 30-second. I shouldn't be trading the 30-second. I stick to the 1 minute, and my best trades are in the 1 minute, and it's the model that I use, the inverse and fair value gap, tap into the fair value gap, preferably changing the state, blah blah blah, you know, a good 1 minute model. And I could start to feel the bad habits kicking in, and I just chose to ignore it and took the trade anyway, and I lost, and then I lost again, and then I full ported and lost the accounts. Oh yeah, this was the other trade. This was the second trade I took, actually. It was, oh, this was the fucking, so I took this break even. This was the second trade I took, which caused me to go on tilt. I remember this now. It was this 5 minute here. We have this bearish one. We inverse this 5 minute, form this, and it's a really good setup. Targeting these lows, which didn't get hit by like a point, but I wanted to get an internal model here, but I didn't really get one, and I didn't want this to just soup and go lower, so I slapped a long here with stop at this 5 minute here. I pretty much just traded the 5 minute model. I put my stop here, and I got stopped out by 1 point, I think. 1.25 points, and that kind of just tilted me. Should have gone off after that, but couldn't really step away. And then for it to instantly go down, hit break even, and basically hit the TP, I was just like, I was fuming at that point. So yeah, I don't normally do that. That doesn't normally happen. But I think I was so focused on passing this eval account that I got lost in the sauce and I just fell apart. And it sucks. It definitely sucks. I was pissed off in the moment. But there's no point in doing this if I'm not going to learn the lesson. And what I've learned is how fast things can go back to bad. I go back to my bad habits or whatever it is. I just start over trading. I give into greed, give into FOMO. It can happen so fast. And this basically took away a month or 3 weeks of good trading and good progress that builds up this eval the right way. Because I wasn't like full porting or anything, just to pass, which is, you know, debatable on whether, however you should pass your evals, but I was trying to do it the right way, risking like 300 or so, and then I started risking 700 or 1,000 because I just needed one more trade to pass. I was at like 1,700, and so I was just obviously risking more to get like that 1 to 5 risk to reward and pass it, when I should have probably been only risking like 400 or 500 and made it into 2 trades instead of 1 trade. But I didn't, and now I know better for next time. But moral of the story is the lesson. The lesson is things can go bad really quickly, and a month of progress can be ruined by 45 minutes or an hour of tilt. And now I know better. So yeah, this shit sucks, but I've journaled about it. I make this video. You know, I owned up to it. I took accountability. You know, now I just gotta move on and start fresh tomorrow, start fresh next week. Not rush into anything. Not focus so much on just passing the eval. And like not risking more than $500 per trade because I just get too emotional. Even though I know it's just eval, like I don't care about the eval, but like the $700 risk is just a little too much for me. I think I'm just gonna stick to 1%, so I'm gonna do 500 per trade and just take it slow and see where we go with that, because it was working. It was working for a while. I was close to passing, and it was the most consistent I've ever been. And I just had one blow up day. I'm not perfect, so, and you know, that's the life of a trader. I just gotta minimize the blow up days and preferably not have them, or be able to stop them when they are about to happen, you know. So yeah, gonna start fresh tomorrow with this new one, with this new 50K. 1% risk, obviously looking for, you know, that 1 to 2, 1 to 3 would be nice, but I'm just going to take what the market gives me and go from there and just take it slow. I'm not in a rush, but I know that I have the ability to, I have all the tools. That's the frustrating thing. It's like I have the mentality down, I have the skill set technical wise. I just need to keep the consistency and not get ahead of myself, because I got too ahead of myself on these accounts. I saw that I was above the 50% threshold. I was at 1,600, so technically I was 1 trade away from passing, and it just caused me to go on tilt. So I need to focus on not doing that, and now I know because I learned the lesson and I went through it, and now I'm a better trader because of it. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I really got today. We'll see what we get tomorrow. I'm not going to try and rush into anything. I'm just going to take tomorrow slow. It's NFP in the morning. I don't think we have any other news after that. Yeah, we just have 5:30 and then consumer sentiment, which doesn't really matter at 7. So tomorrow should provide some opportunity because it's NFP. So we'll see what happens.